So I managed to catch an early access screening of the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which means this video is not being uploaded the day after I saw the movie, but I had to record my thoughts so I don't forget. But yeah, this film was a true blast. I had a lot of fun watching it. It was pretty much what I expected, a little less action than I was expecting, but then I found out that it was based on a true story, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes more sense on how it's not more cartoony. But let's just get right into it. So its story is based on this group of not really British, but like they were employed by Winston Churchill to try to take out the main supply route or supply vehicle, I guess, for the Nazis to prevent the US from being able to get troops to England. And the way they go about it is just so entertaining, and it's great. One of the people I saw the movie with, one of my buddies, just said this is literally a World War II movie, a spy movie, and a heist movie all into one, and I could not agree more. And I do love myself a good spy heist movie. So the story is really interesting and even more insane when you come to think about it being based on true events. So I'll give a hand grenade score there. Next up, the visual cinematics. My goodness, this looks beautiful. It was gorgeous to look at. Really great action sequences, although not as many as you would expect from a Guy Ritchie movie, but still really solid. I enjoyed every second of this movie. One of my buddies, he was hooked on it before even the first action set piece. Like minutes into the movie, he was already sold on the whole movie. And yeah, it's one of those. I'll give it another hand grenade score there. Directing, Guy Ritchie does his great directing as usual. I literally have only really been disappointed by one Guy Ritchie movie so far that I've seen, and that was last year's The Covenant. Other than that, they've all been really fun and enjoyable rides, so I'll give him a hand grenade score here as well, even though it's a weaker hand grenade than most other hand grenade movies. Acting, my goodness, it looked like the cast had fun, and I loved seeing every single person in this movie. Isaac Gonzalez was really interesting. One of my favorite parts involves something that I immediately turned to my buddy and went, man, that really reminded me of Inglourious Basterds, and that was involving Isaac Gonzalez's character, and she does something fairly similar to what Michael Fassbender's character does in that movie. So subtle. I love when subtle things ruin the whole spy niche of it all. And of course, Henry Cavill is great in this. Alan Ritchson, that whole crew is amazing. I have so much fun. I really enjoyed this movie. Honestly, it's one of those where I just want you all to experience it for yourselves. Hand grenade score here. Expectations and experience. It really met and surpassed my expectations in a good chunk of it. And it is just one of those movies that you're like, oh my gosh, let's go have some fun. Let's watch the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. My only issue with this movie is that name. I always, when I'm trying to say it, I will end up saying it wrong on accident. Like, I think I've called it the Unministry of Gentlemanly Warfare, and I'm like, that's not right. That's my only issue with this movie, the name, because it's so long and convoluted for me to keep saying and repeating. But other than that, yeah, this is a certified hand grenade movie. Honestly, I can't wait to rewatch it. But yeah, other than that, if you enjoyed the review, leave a like, comment down below if you plan on seeing the movie or not, and subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.